Hi everyone. Now I am going to explain about ecosystems. Ecosystem means it's the living things in the given area, and even the non-living things like physical chemical factors that resides in the environment. So this both together, when linked together, that is possible only through some cycles like nutrient cycle, energy flow diagrams, right? This is said to be an ecosystem. So as we discussed earlier, we have natural and man-made or artificial ecosystem. So natural means like terrestrial, forest, grass, land, desert, marine ecosystem. We have different types of ecosystems we have naturally. Whereas artificial means like aquatic, freshwater, like a pond ecosystem we have. That is an example for artificial ecosystem. So in this lecture session, you will be knowing more about the different types of ecosystems and about the food chains, food webs, and what are the factors like includes in this. And now we will be seeing the detailed like sketches and everything. So in the ecosystem, like whatever, like we can see, like this is an example for one organism, right? You can take any animal in the forest. And community means the group of species is said to be a community. So here you can see there are some four numbers, means four more numbers will be there. So population means when it exceeds, when it is more in number, right? Whereas ecosystem means that is everything surrounding that. You can see the plants, and even there are like other species and the water resource available near them. Everything is said to be ecosystem. So this figure is one example for ecosystem. Next one is what is meant by community. Community means like where you can see a group of people. So population and again population, I can see like three population in this slide, means that so many people around or so many species together is said as community. And there are like three members in all every community, that is producers, consumers and decomposers. So we shall see about what is producer, what is consumer, what is decomposer, like that, right? And one more thing is how we are getting energy to survive, means it's possible only because of sun, right? All energies are coming from the sun. So only solar energy is the main cause, right? And what is like making our ecosystem is different, means we are having good amount of water, good amount of sunlight, and the types of soil we have, because every soil is different. We have so many different plants, right? And that grew in the different like a different soil, right? So we have all those things makes us different actually. And what is meant by ecology means the study of this distribution and abundance of organisms, the flow of energy, and the material between biotic and abiotic components are said to be ecology. It's nothing but studying like about the ecosystem. The science that studies about the ecosystem, components of ecosystem, is said as ecology. So in that, what and all involved means organisms, different types of species which we have, the flow of energies, and the relationship between biotic and abiotic component, everything comes under this ecology. So as we seen in the previous slide, we have producer, consumer and decomposer. So this producer is said to be autotrophs, consumer is heterotrophs, right? You would have studied it already in your science, and again I am just recalling it. And producer means which produces food itself. For example, plants. It doesn't depends upon food for any other plants or any other organisms. But consumer heterotrophs means they eat plant for their survival, right? Decomposer means which eats the dead organic matter like fungi, bacteria, like everyone is having certain roles in the environment. Okay, the different roles are like producer means it produces food, consumer means it eats other organisms, whereas decomposer means that eats the dead organic matter, maybe anything like bacteria or a fungi. So that if you can see that both things will eat only the dead things, right? They will not eat which is alive. So bacteria or fungi is a very good example for the decomposer. And the consumer is again, heterotrophs is again categorized into three parts, that is herbivorous, carnivores and omnivores. Herbivores means it's a primary consumer. Primary consumer means that will be eating only plant. See, already consumer means it will be depending on food for the plants, right? But again the consumer, like even the animals or meat eaters, everybody comes under this, everyone comes under this consumer category only. That too carnivores, that carnivores means it's a secondary consumer, means eating the meat or like eating the herbivores. Eating the herbivores means which eats plants as well as meats. Omnivores means carnivores means it's only animal based like meat, but omnivores means it eats plants as well as animals. So these are the three classification of consumers. As we have seen, we had producer, consumer and the decomposer, right? So what causes the ecosystem to change? What is affecting the ecosystem means drought. Without water, like it will become very dry, right? And there are so many disease which we have in nowadays. And sometimes the natural fire which simply destroys the old forest. And finally overpopulation. So whenever we have some calamities, we cannot if we cannot able to survive all the natural calamities, means then we are overpopulated. That's why we cannot able to stand for the things which is happening. So these are all very natural causes for the ecosystem to change gradually. And what are the cause, what causes the ecosystem to change through humans? Means what we do from our side, how we are polluting the ecosystem. We are means by polluting the water, by polluting the air, land, and by using the different construction techniques. We are building so many industries, like bridges, and wherever even this in the natural, like we are simply spoiling the natural areas, right? And the pollution which we make in the water, what it does means it will kill all the organisms who lives in the water. And also this air pollutants will produce asthma and many problems for human being. And land pollution, because of the land pollution, agricultural agricultural may not happen. If we keep on spoiling the land at one particular period, it cannot produce the crops, so it will affect the human cycle throughout, right? And construction means there are norms to build even each and every building, but when seeing the metro cities, it is they haven't followed it, right? So these things also causes the major changes for the ecosystem. And how the human beings can prevent the changes, means help to prevent changes means using the resources wisely. Means though we have access for everything, we should think that if we keep on using the plastic, it will spoil the earth. So we need to restrict it, we need to use it wisely. And another one more thing is we need to follow all the laws to control the pollution. And also we need to clean all the litter, whatever the like extra things like we are throwing it, we need to clean it. And finally we need to keep our rivers and lakes clean. Means because of that we are losing our aquatic ecosystem, so we need to take care of it. And the ecosystem like having biotic components and abiotic components, right? So what is that abiotic components? uh,